Oh yeah, it's a huge question mark. We've run into a few players like that today, and it will continue today. Definitely most well known for the Mewtwo, but there's no other way to find out than seeing the match.
We do have the Mewtwo from Cloud. That's very exciting, and Niet, of course, running the Decidueye, no surprises there. I'm very keen to see what the support picks are, though. Curious what will come out from each of them. We shall see. And this matchup, again, it can really... It depends on who you ask. It's one who I've heard Decidueye players say they detest it, and I've heard Decidueye players say that they really enjoy it. Niet actually running Umbreon, which I believe we saw him running last year in his set versus Kira. Also one of the players who will pivot to Espeon sometimes. Probably not in this matchup though, because Mewtwo not applying debuffs like Libre, and M2Cloud running Togekiss on his Mewtwo.
Yeah, that's just going to be a pretty safe support to go to, pretty much for any character. I mean, that set in general, very solid. There's no bad time, really, to have Togekiss. But here we go, starting off the match. Cloud good for a full combo in the corner, not landing the second hit of Side Strike, maybe going for a reset. It does look like he got another opportunity, but again, didn't quite finish the combo.
I feel like that was almost certainly an intentional reset, because M2Cloud, one of the best, very strong in his tech, can pull off combos very easily. So really interesting decision that Cloud made there. And Niet now into burst, goes into the dive kick right up in Cloud's face, converts hits, but misses the follow-up, says doesn't matter, goes for the acrobat, very risky, but now gonna combo into burst, and this is gonna be enough. Niet is gonna take round one over Cloud.
Yeah, you know, we're not really used to seeing a whole lot of damage or combos really from wall splats in field phase, but Decidueye doesn't always play by all the rules. It's a very flexible character with a lot of really cool tech, which is why a player like Niet chooses to use it, but that was a very strong way to close out that first round. The grab out of the air, it's hard to react to, especially when you're a taller character. Another big thing that's going to come into play in this matchup.
Yeah, nice conversion there. Here's a safe jump setup that's very smart Oki. And now keeps the pressure up. Oh, goes to the arrow, baiting out the counterattack. Very uncommon follow-up from people, and I love that Niet mixes that into his mix-up plan, catches Cloud, and punishes the counterattack. That was so good.
Ooh, and counterattacks through the forward Y. Could have actually just let go of it or dashed forward to get that hit. But nice usage of Umbreon. Going to get a little bit more meter for that and steal a little bit away. I mean, it's tough to get me to full burst to begin with, but it's even more tough.
Oh,
5XX. Oh, I love it. I love it. He went 5XX and then flipped forward, and the second time he did 5XX, 5XX. That's
baited out the anti-air from Cloud. That was so good. Niet looking very strong here in his mind games.
Oh, just lets it go, but the conversion, the air-to-air, always going to get so much damage, and that was extremely one-sided. I mean, I very rarely see M2Cloud ever, be defeated that badly, so that's pretty surprising. Definitely got caught by a lot of what makes this matchup difficult, and wasn't really able to get too much of his own offense started, which is where it can get a little bit scary. The overall Mewtwo damage does tend to be higher than most of the Decidueye damage, unless you land some of the really larger combo starting hits. So if you can get things going, it can go one side pretty quickly. However, just never happened.
Niet running Whimsical, actually. Whimsical, a chance to give you random payoffs. The only support that can give you, Cheer Skill, give you support round one, has the Umbreon and gonna go into it right here. Not of consequence this time. Oh, that's punished though, and Niet gets a nice throw. And look at the meter thanks to Whimsical in that first field phase win. Already almost has burst.
Oh yeah, and burst can be very scary, especially the fact that Mewtwo doesn't have usually burst of his own to counteract it. Oh, that was a very nice spacing-specific setup. I think it was a situation where he made him let go of block and extended his hitbox just slightly. But right now, M2Cloud saying despite a tough first game, he is not out of this yet at all. Oh, doesn't get the combo and a reversal grab.
Yeah, strange situation there. Niet reading grab a couple times in a row, and Cloud just going straight for the attacks. Oh, the sucker punch! That bait from Niet was so strong. Wow, the damage coming off that has to be a critical converting, and now Niet into burst.
the first time he went for it, too. It worked out. Niet is just ready for all these situations, but that's going to be a lot of damage. Or it would have been had there not been a drop. Went for the walk forward, double 2XX, and this is big. This is huge.
Okay, just goes into burst here because it was going to expire and wants the chip damage. That's very smart. Oh, catches in the air, and that's going to be taking round number 1 again. Niet looking so strong here against Cloud.
The instant jump Y conversions, so that's actually a conversion that works on everybody if you do the neutral jump right there. So that was definitely a muscle memory thing, but it's especially easy to get it to work, and you get more damage on Mewtwo, instant jump Y being such a key part of this matchup. And M2Cloud, oh, great whiff punish, instant air jump Y. I mean, hey, that works. It's a lot of damage.
Yeah, great spacing there from Cloud. His footsie play, some of his just very strong. His movement so good. It's why we see him using the Togekiss. And you see him here just playing strong footsies, trying to get control back in the match. But Niet finding another punish. Cloud just overcommitting again there.
Yeah, he tried. Oh, this is going to be a big combo. But he goes for the reset. Goes for some guaranteed chip here, maybe?
Oh!
Great usage of Umbreon to get out of it.
Oh, finds the throw. Cloud gonna tie it up 1 round to 1 round. So Cloud's damage, Mewtwo's throw, that grab, the damage is just so good. And Niet, when Cloud has found damage, it has been off the back of grab or where Niet is looking to try to break a grab. We saw that happen twice in a row. Paid off. So we'll see if sort of Cloud can look to that consistently to mount a comeback here and finds another grab.
Yeah, exactly like you were saying. The grabs just pay out so much. You know, I tend to make a joke that Mewtwo is one of the best grapplers in the game. You know, one of the highest, fastest grabs, furthest grab range, highest grab damage overall, and it just pairs so well with the rest of his tools. But, oh, went for the reset, actually landed the hit, and this should be a ton of damage. Of course, if anybody knows the optimal, it's going to be Niet. And oh, catching! That is so difficult. You have to catch them perfectly as they're falling, but like I said, it's Niet, and that is so much damage. Match point Niet. This is so scary for Cloud.
Niet's acrobatics game has been so strong, but Cloud with a beautiful spacing again finds a punish. Niet thought he was going to dash in or something and goes for a grab, and Cloud with a huge punish tying it up. Niet now into burst.
Oh, and the Mewtwo homing attack will be faster. Blocks the Umbreon again, and we are going to see the burst finally coming out from Mewtwo. It's one of the toughest to get, but oh my gosh, especially with that Togekiss, it is scary.
Oh, catches in the air, not quite enough, not close enough to the wall for the conversion. Oh, but the exhaust and the weird hit on the JY, the burst JY. Cloud tying it up 1-1.
Yeah, the fact that he was just recovering from the exhaust right there was pretty weird, and I don't know what he tried, but I think there's a good chance that it kind of messed up his input, didn't get what he wanted, maybe needed to like hold block again, something weird like that, but looks like Cloud is back in it. It looked really hopeless, but that one huge wall corner combo was just like, I mean, that was so much damage. That was like 2/3 of Niet's HP.
Wow, Niet starting off again strong here with Whimsical. Lots of meter there. And finds a throw, so that's even more meter. Probably sitting at around 70 or 80% of full bar there.
Managed to get out with the Drain Punch. Ooh, great grab. Oh, you know, I was talking about furthest grab ranges in the game, but I mean, Decidueye right up there. The only downside is that he doesn't get quite as much damage as Mewtwo, but often gives that no support debuff, so it's a trade.
5X's under the what he thought was going to be the Hyper Beam, but another nice punish on a counter attack there. Great stuff from Niet. Beautiful jump, and look at these Niet combos, so clean.
Oh, yeah, and then into the Feather Dance setup afterwards. Oh, but that was a good confirm from Cloud, seeing that the side Y hit, going into the Drain Punch. And now he gets yet another grab, which is going to lead to even more Oki.
Nice telekinesis.
Into another grab, this time out of barriers. So that's going to be a full combo, and the damage is adding up so quick.
Niet ready for that one, but not able to convert. That would have been huge. Only 15 seconds left. Needed the damage, but gets a second Sucker Punch of the match.
2 for 2, perfect on those reads. Both of them, you notice, he uses it in the corner, but that should be enough. So much damage. One of the highest reward counter options, really, you could say, in the game in field phase, just going straight into that hyper beam. So now Cloud, after being on reverse match point, is on match point of his own.
Yeah, Cloud in a very strong position here. Has Mewtwo burst as well. Niet, of course, with burst of his own. Oh, catches with the rising JY and able to convert off of it. This time, the Fury Cutter follow-ups and just ends with an arrow. Pushing Cloud back, creates space, dealing with the forward Y projectile, using that Spirit Shackle so well, and Niet taking another field phase.
Oh, gets caught. Oh, but no full conversion. Not the first time we've seen Cloud not really get a full conversion off of instant air dash jump Y this game. Oh, and that was a big miss. Yeah, it's going to be punished, but just by Umbreon, so could be a lot worse. However, that is going to push him a little bit further away from burst, and he was getting pretty close. That could be a really useful tool.
Oh, we'll see if this is enough. Gets away from the counterattack, but again, not a crit, so it doesn't get the full Sucker Punch conversion. Oh, missed space. Caught by the anti-air, scrambling. What's going to be the mix-up?
Oh! Underneath and blocks, but tries to grab as a punish, gets hit by the classic online special. 2 hits of Fire Punch is going to land a hit. We're getting down close to time here, only 15 seconds left.
Oh, and just the pursuit just advances on and finds a grab. Cloud, just no fear. Neanderburst and another grab when I say Cloud, no fear. 4 seconds left, 3 seconds. This is not going to be enough. Cloud takes it 2-1 over Niet.
Wow, from the brink of defeat, and that was such a smart way to end it. I mean, it was getting close down to time. The grab took a ton of time off the timer, and then, of course, it was the wall splat, and then knowing that he could get that guaranteed Oki no matter